Hello everyone, this is Parth Soni and this is a presentation made on a paper based on the effect of yoga on attention in students diagnosed with ADHD as a part of VEV741 course. This was the paper which I used for the presentation, which is published by Andrew Petsche. The introduction is as follows. The paper aimed to show that yoga had a positive impact on the students diagnosed with ADHD. It shows that there were certain reinforcement schedules that included certain interventions like behavioral interventions, home school collaborations, or self-regulation interventions, which need to be there in students to have a positive change. And because the main aim of the project was on yoga, the experiment was on yoga, so yoga was guaranteed as a promising intervention that helps students practicing focusing their attention. The methodology used for experiment was that there were four students from the age of 7 to 9 year old. They were in grade 2 to 3 in Northeastern School of United States. They were diagnosed with ADHD. It was seen that they were not able to concentrate more than 80% on any of the on task activity. Like on task behavior was not more than 80%, the attention which we are talking about. So that was the baseline data collection. After that, there were data collection after intervention. The intervention was in the form of yoga fitness for kids program, in which the kids had to participate twice a week, one by one, like for individual participant. The observations were made by trainers which were trained using small sample clips, which had the data of pre-recorded data of the students, of which the video clip of whom were shown to them. So to mark their authenticity, they need to record their attention every 10 seconds. They had to guess the attention, and their answers should get matched at least 90% of the time with the answer key. And for further authenticity guaranteeing, there need to be at least 80% agreement, inter-observer agreement with each other. So the classroom environments were full class, small group discussions, and individual assessments. And if a child was absent someday, his data was not collected. So to maintain the integrity of the experiment, a questionnaire which was given at the end of the paper in the next year, which I had not attached here, was given, in which the observers need to fill the participants' presence, appropriate clothing of the participant, smooth videotape operation, and participants' adherence. Because the slide number was limited to three, but I had made so many slides, I didn't attach the next year, but it was in the paper. These were the results which were marked. So the percentage of intervals on task attention was calculated after each observation, and these are the baseline and after intervention results, in which we can see that it has increased for all participants B4, E2, D5, and A3 as the codes given to them for 25 days. This is a uh, tabular result of the experiment, in which there is a statistical method of calculating tau u analysis, in which it was given that if the tau u score is more than 0.92, it means that the student had a good improvement. If the score is between 0.63 to 0.92, as far as I remember, it showed that uh, there was a medium level in improvement, and was below that, then it was not a good improvement. The p values are also given along with. uh, Also, as I earlier mentioned, the inter-observer agreement had to be there, and no changes in medication or new behaviors were introduced while during the experiment, and integrity of the experiment was also maintained. So overall, we showed that the paper showed that yoga had a positive impact on the students, and there were certain limitations, like behavioral observations were only done for academic activities, not for other extracurriculars. Researchers present might have made the students conscious. The statistical choice may be different, if might be different. The result might deviate from what they are right now. And there was no diversity in the participants. All the four children were male, elementary, northeast, from male US school. So thank you.